Your friends. Good day, brothers and sisters, and Tbcians all over the world. Thank you for venturing to watch this video. And once again, this is Prince Olusharaidi. This time I want to assist every one of us who are aspiring Tbcians on entering into the offices of the Tbc. Like last time, I was trying to describe for us as much as I could the visual aspect of registering and paying your LMF, that's the life membership fee. But first of all, about registering and about coming into the Tbc front office and back office, as I call it. Last time I described how we would register, but I felt like many of us would have that it wasn't sufficient just talking about it. So I've decided to share a video with us, a visual mainly. There won't be much talking, and you'll be able to see how to enter, how to register under a sponsor. In this case, my name will be there as a sponsor, Olufemi Oladiran Sharaidi. And you know that at a certain point in time, I must apologize beforehand. At a certain point in time, you would notice that my voice has gone ahead. has gone ahead of the visual display. You see, so but that's just due to some inadequate technology. But I must assure you that I would improve upon that. Okay, in the in subsequent videos. Okay, but just bear with me this time. When you notice that my voice has gone ahead of the display, just understand and watch the video. Watch the cursor and read whatever is on the display. If you need to, you can pause the video in order to read certain aspects of the display that will be made available to you. So just watch the cursor, watch the display, pause and read anytime you don't hear the voice, and you'll begin to get used to it, the front and back office interface. In subsequent videos, I'll be talking more, and I would explain more about what we would see, and this time the technology would be much better, and my voice would be synchronized with the visuals. Nevertheless, I trust that we are the type of people who would believe what we see and understand what we are, what the visions mean. Okay? So, my dear brothers and sisters all over the world, let's get cracking and get into the display. Okay, the display of the entrance, the registration, the entrance into through the front office, and the entrance into the back office. Okay, and in the back office, what we'll do is we'll just move around, look at some drop down menus, and we'll go into the send button area where we have videos that would be done by the administrators, the videos that would win us the cooking rewards when we watch them, because they are educational videos. Okay, we learn a lot from them, and they are really important. Nevertheless, it's an incentive for us. Imagine when you're being told that when you're being paid for learning. They don't do that in this world normally, but this is a new world. This is a new paradigm we are dealing with, where you would be paid. There will be rewards for learning, rewards for going to school. You get paid for going to school. Where else can you hear of that, except in the Tbcv community? All right, so here we go, folks. Let's get cracking. Let's jump into the reception front office and have a look at the back office, starting with the send button meeting points.
Everybody, if you got what it takes, cause I'm good at blowing, and I want you to know that these are the birds.
Hello once again, folks. I'm here to show us visually the front office. In my last video, I wasn't able to show it, but now I can, and it's better when we see it in its visual form than when one is just trying to explain it verbally. Okay, so this is Print Solution ID here once again, and now let's get cracking. Now let us assume that you've got my link, and you've pasted my you've pasted my link in the search engine like so. As you can see, the search engine on top here where my cursor is, and I'm going to paste my link there. So that's my link. Okay, and I get it, find the link out, press enter, and then the link will come out now. Yeah, here we are. This is just what I was trying to describe to us last time. Alright, now this is what I would call the front office, because we have a back office. Okay, and this is what we would first see. This is the blue I was trying to describe the other day, and yeah, and this is what you would first see on the page, like I was sharing with us the other day. Billions of digital currency will be distributed by the end of May 2019. Okay, and when you go scroll downwards a little bit, then we'll get to these other places here, just before the form. Okay, let's go back up again. Here we are. Yeah, so scrolling down from the first display, one gets to this registration form. Okay, and here we have once again the first display. Okay, this is the first display. Then we scroll downwards, and this is where they say receive a gift worth over 1 ounce of gold. And you see that display that looks like some kind of circuitry, golden circuitry, okay, with Bitcoin symbols or billion coin symbols. Okay, and when you go a bit lower, you see the 7 points. Here are the 7 points that I was breaking down for us last time, the last video. Okay, this thing is not sensitive enough. Anyway, we'll manage it. Now, here are those 6 points that we were talking about last time. Okay, cookie rewards system allows you to both receive and share this gift. Okay, that gift of 25,000 uh, cookies, right? So, ever expanding list of merchants accept this digital currency worldwide. The third point is we are on a mission to end global poverty, starting with this gift. And then instead of paying transaction fees forever, there is a small lifetime wallet fee. Okay, this wallet fee is what will be paid, and it will also be in form of a life membership fee too. The $10 in Bitcoin form. Okay, and here's the last point: learn to cash flow daily and assist us in our worldwide distribution. And of course, all the Tbcms they know about this. And those of you who are aspiring to become Tbcms, this is how you do it. So you use that link that I always point out at the end of videos. You copy and paste it in your search engine, like I've done at the top here, and you bring it out, press enter, and you will bring it up. This is the page you will come on first. Okay, this is the page you will come. And so here we are. This is the registration form. So it comes immediately after the Kringle Cash visitors group here, which is taking a little break. And here it is, the registration form on the right hand side. As you can see, you have to put your full name here. Like when I was registering under my own sponsor, I put Olufemi Oladiran Sharabi. Then here, put your username. Okay, the name that you want to use as your nickname that you use to enter in to your to log into your account as an alternative to your email address. Okay, and so this is in a miniature form on the left, and here it is here for real. This is the one you would fill. Okay, so here you put your email address, and here you write your country. You select a country. Okay, this is how you select your country. You click on this downward pointing arrow, and you get certain countries depending on where you're based. You get a country here, and then when you click on the country, for example, if I click Monaco or Morocco, okay, let's click Morocco, bam, and then you'll see that Morocco appears here. Okay, and the password that you want to use, you write here, then you repeat it here in the confirm password bar. All right, make sure that when you do all these things, you have your paper next to you, or your notebook or jotter, where you're going to have to duplicate, record everything you've written here as a kind of a backup. Okay, a source of backup information, just in case you forget any of these units of information that you filled your form with. Okay, and you're having some trouble in logging in. So after that, you click on I agree here to the membership, the terms of membership, and here's a place that you're going to have to deal with It's here, it says in Spanish, no soy robot. In English, that means I am not a robot. This is a bar into which you will enter, okay, and I click in this square here. Then it's going to start to show you things like cars or environments, and it's going to ask you to click on the places where the required object is found, because it's going to ask you, look, click on it everywhere you find, indicate everywhere you find uh, traffic lights, for example. Okay, and a lot of people have problems with this place because they are not sure about how to go about it. So a robot cannot actually fill this place properly, and will always have a problem, you know, a problem of identification when it's reading those things, because it's not human. And so they just use this as a kind of a security measure to stop robots or machines from just invading their websites. Okay, so when this one brings its tests, I hope it does that quickly. When it brings its tests, then we'll have an exercise of clicking. It's going to bring a picture. It's going to start bringing pictures or photographs, and it's going to ask you to spot certain items. So here we are. And so I have logged in now. I could show all of you this, because you couldn't see my password. And so here we are. This is what your back office would look like. You see, you have in the top left hand corner, like I described it last time, we have the golden hexagon, which is here. We have the dashboard here, and we have the send button meetings area section here. These are send button. This send button meetings will give you a drop down menu talking about, showing you the languages in which the send button meetings will be sort of yes. We have so many languages here, and they're going to get more. They're going to become more. They're going to increase. We have English, French, Hindi, Manipuri, Bengali, Cambodian. We've got Rangmei, Kabui. We've got the Telugu, and we've got the Tamil also. Okay, here we are. Send button meetings. Um, this is when you want to open a new wallet, and this wallet is called the TBC 009. Okay, we'll start to go into all these ones, the rewards. Okay, we actually have come onto this the reward page already. This is it says your cookie rewards and the transaction verification. These places we would visit them later on. Okay, and these are for broadcasts. For when you broadcast, you're helping to make the TVC more popular, and you're helping to spread it all over the world, and you get a lot of cookies as a reward for doing such things for as long as the gift period lasts. Okay, and this is marketing, these testimonials, this is for info. This is a pretty slow here, but I think we can see it. We can see everything here: info, education. Yeah, page is unresponsive. I don't know why it's behaving like this. I would tell it to wait. Okay, so this is info, this is education. When you enter into this place, you will see a lot of info that has to be read up. This will increase your knowledge about the whole issue, about everything concerning the billion coin and being a member of the billion coin community worldwide. Okay, and how to okay, brothers and sisters, let's just observe and study the cursor and its movements as it navigates through uh, the windows in in the back office. It's not going to go profoundly into many of them. It's just going to touch all of them, but it's going to bring down the menu of window definitely of the send office. Okay, where the send office buttons are. Those send button rather, they call it the send button uh, area. In this send button area, we have the um, the send button meetings portals. Okay, these are the educative videos that the TBC chiefs, used to give us lectures and to give us knowledge. Okay, to educate us concerning the TBC society, its philosophy, our way of life, and our family values. Okay, so um, it just is going to bring down that drop down menu there, and it's going to touch many other parts, just touch many other parts of the back office without going deeply into them. But in future videos, we're going to take each of these other areas one by one and go deeply into them. First of all, we'll start with the 10 questions. Okay, it's called the send button test. Yeah, the send button test. It consists of about 10 questions, and we're going to go through those 10 questions. Okay, all of us. All right, so hasta luego. See you later. Goodbye.
In the beginning, the land was pure. Even in the early morning light, you could see the beauty in the forms of nature. Soon men and women of every color and shape would be here too. And they would find it all too easy sometimes not to see the colors and to ignore the beauty in each other. But they would never lose sight of the dream of a better world that they could unite and build together in triumph.
My dear brothers and sisters, thank you for your patience and thank you for watching, even when there was no more sound. And thank you for understanding. I believe that in the next video we'll have a much more synchronized audio visual synchronity or synchronicity rather. Okay, and there will be, we will find it much easier to understand as we move along into investigating and exploring all the other aspects of the back office. Okay, so I wish and decree upon all of you peace, unending life, joy, and boundless prosperity. Our share. So this is Prince Olusharabi signing off once again. Till our next feed. Let the universe bless every one of us and every one of you. Cheers.